to any terrain. Okay. Click to build a room. I do not have enough mana or gold to do either of those. Okay. Alright, let's see. 79 gold, 42 mana. How much am I going to lose for this? Looks like 10 of each. Yeah. Rip. Wait. So, what? Oh god, that's worse. So every 3 turns, you lose money. It's not like after 3 turns, they've got it all and that's it. After 3 more turns, they get more of your money. Oh my god. I hope that squad I sent up there can handle that. You come upon a well with a small shingled roof and a rope that falls all the way into the water. Legends say that Lady Luck resides in wells, granting a boon in return for a tribute freely given. Can't hurt to toss in a coin. That's 5 coins. I said a coin. The coins bounce off the stones with a high-pitched plink-plink, then splash into the water. A moment later, the rope stretches taut as if the bucket suddenly got heavier. A hoarse voice rings up from inside the well. By the Guardians, thank you. I've been screaming my lungs out, but no one could hear me. Please, pull me out. Pull him out. You drag a very wet and very exhausted dwarf from the well. He shivers and curses. Bloody thieves! Bastards, I'll find you. He wrings out his beard and clothes. What happened to you? What do you think? A bloody robbery. That's what happens. He spits out water. A bunch of thieves took my chest and threw me in the well. Didn't do a great job, though. Reaching into his pocket, he reveals a large key and grins. They don't know they need this. What say you join me? We'll teach those bastards a lesson. I'll pay you generously. Lead the way. A dwarf's revenge. Yo, look at that city. Oh, wow, that's 3D, too. I thought that was just painted on the terrain. That looks really good. I like this. I really like this. Although, the scaling is weird. Like, look, like, there's those little buildings there, and then there's this building with this huge door. Unless they've got giants that live in the city. I guess it's possible. You take your troops to a local tavern, becoming witness to a performance from a drunken dwarf. He bangs his mug on the table as he sings, keeping rhythm to his chant. Fine metals and jewels we find while you sleep. Magic and stories and secrets they keep. Burrows deep, burrow deep. Wealth and riches we find and we reap. Burrow deep, burrow deep. Stay for more. Ruins of old we uncover below. Inside the mountain where deep we will go. The magic is older than we all know. Burrow deep, burrow deep. Wealth and riches we find and we reap. Burrow deep, burrow deep. Old ruins and glyphs we find in the mine. For passage you need a magical sign to reach the riches down in their shrine. Burrow deep, burrow deep. Wealth and riches we find and we reap. Burrow deep, burrow deep. Strange lyrics. Are they a legend? The dwarf is far too drunk to give a satisfying answer. Aye, my family found. Said you need two key to enter to pay off the guards, but I wasn't reliable, they said. Bunch of pricks. To must be in the mountains. If only I knew. His head suddenly hits the table and he snores loudly. You try to wake him, but he's out cold. This might be worth investigating. Okay. Okay. Do I want to prime a spell? I don't know that I do. I think I'm just going to save up right now. I need either a lot more gold or a lot more mana to make more runes. Oh my god, look at this dude at 1 HP. Holy crap. +1 gold after each battle won, sure. Okay. Okay. Can we... How do I do this? Oh, there we go. Alright, we're moving the lodge now. Does it stay there until it's moved? I guess it does. Alright, end turn. What is that? Okay. Wow, that guy got a lot of health back. I think the guy that was most injured was the one that had the double health regen. Okay, trying to catch up to that guy. Research still going. I don't want to cast any spells. All right, end turn. Retreat. Half health, you gain. Okay. So, alright, so that guy's now attacking my tower. Alright, so we've moved this here. Okay. We haven't done a new save in a while. Let's do that now. Says this should be a guaranteed. Alright, we're fine, so we got some XP. Okay, let's check the other guy. No, not what I wanted. Nice, okay. That's no longer a problem. Alright, these guys should be back here and then snoozing. Okay, what else do we want to do here? Trying to remember, does that... I'm trying to... Okay, so I know if your domain, the blue glowy outlines, if your domain is over certain things, you're draining energy from it. Like this right here, we're draining energy from that. However... Oh wait, actually it says control conflicted. Do I need to fight something there? I don't know if there's something there I need to beat up. Select research. Raise dead. Create a random undead on target urban hex. Lose some reputation with regional authority. Okay. Wasn't that the goal? Maybe it was? Might be. It's like this right here says 12. Okay, I think this can be drained of resources. Okay, shoot. Let's move that so it's covering that. I think that can't. I was trying to figure out if this was a thing you drain for resources, but I don't think it is. Alright, I wish there was a quick save button in this, but there's not. You feel the incredible power of the Allfire emanating even from far away, but there's a presence connected to it too. Strong magics are at work. It is not until you are closer you see a group of robed figures around the source, busying themselves with some kind of ritual. They are not yet aware of your presence. Circle Mage, hail them. The robed figures swirl around to face you, immediately calling an attack. Your units are confused and always do minimum damage. So much for diplomacy. Oh my god. Decisive defeat. Really? Well, yeah, we're okay. We're gonna reload the game. No. Dude, this game is so punishing if you lose a bunch of troops. Like, it really seems to incentivize, like, reload if you F up. And I could just be playing poorly. That's possible, but god dang. Like, that one didn't have a retreat button. It was just like, oh, yeah, I should have done that. Hi, is return. Hi, Smashy. Happy New Year, indeed. Okay, so this domain is now draining that. 2 level ups. +2, let's see, 2 focus. Do 24 death damage to an adjacent enemy and breaks their armor. Throw sand. Oh, he's blinded. Let's see, we do 18 damage. Let's do throw sand. Poison damage. Do 10% of max health as death damage at the start of the unit's turn. Healing this unit in battle is 100% less effective. Does not affect undead, ethereal, or constructs. Battle Cry applies Battle Cry to allied units in 6 radius around the user. Adds 2 melee damage. Let's get poison. That sounds neat. Still haven't gotten a Gatherer again in a while, ever since that one Gatherer we lost. Oh, cool. This is getting drained of resources. That's nice. Alright. I'm a little worried about leaving this area undefended for now, but I'm gonna start having this guy head over that way, and we're gonna have them switch positions, and the hero unit's gonna go deal with the quest thing. Something's happening. Just ahead, 3 dwarves are working away using a variety of tools to cut down wooden planks and attach them to a skeleton of a small rowing boat. One of them sees you coming and waves to you cheerily as he squints in the bright sunlight. Hello there, why are you building a boat? To get out on the lakes, of course, the dwarf chortles at you. The 3 Lakes Fishing Society is holding a fishing contest. Largest cash prize here anyone has ever seen, and we intend to win it. The biggest fish are all found in the lakes, another one tells you. He grins as he swings a big axe onto his shoulder. Gotta be careful of the jellies, though. Large cash prize, you say? Fishing contest. Oh god, chat, this game has fishing. No. It's got fishing. Alright. You guys crisscross. Research is still going. Can I afford another room yet? 50 mana. I guess I'll just keep that going as it is. Alright, end turn. I could change the all-fire income to be, like, move it from the middle to be more mana or something, but I don't really want to give up the other stuff either. Maybe once we've done all the research, we'll move away from the research area. What? There are traces of a rock slide a little out of your way. See what's buried beneath. A few bits of enchanted stone glint in the sun, but otherwise you find only sleet and pebbles. Hey, 5 mana, cool. Is that enough to build another room now? Can make another study. Increasing your research by 5 per day. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm pretty patient on the research. The mana and the gold is what I need more income of. Will you be playing Rogue Trader tomorrow? I want to see the Spider Mech boss. Tomorrow is Guild Wars Tuesday. I'll be on Guild Wars 2 tomorrow, and then I have to go get my my next dentist appointment because of my mucked up tooth. So I will next be on Rogue Trader Wednesday morning. However, I too am eagerly looking forward to what you're referring to. A new day dawns, bringing forth fresh challenges and dangers throughout the land. The Circle resents your growing power. -10 to all reputations. Great. Okay. Best of luck to the Mousesmith. Thank you. Hello, hello, Crasha. Alright. Nothing crazy. The process of rebuilding your master's tower is now underway, and your attention turns to his grimoire. It looks like pages were hastily torn from the tome, though whether by your master or someone else is unclear. On the binding, you also find a spidery pattern of barely legible words right where some of those pages would have been. Take a closer look. Squinting at the tiny script, you realize it forms instructions. They seem to point somewhere a bit further away from the tower. Surely this was meant for you to find. Perhaps some of the grimoire's missing pages are hidden at the locations the instructions point to. Investigate the places. Lost spell page, lost spell page. Okay. Alright. It's a safe scum again. Competition. Well, okay, so if I say a circle mage, then we get hit with the confused debuff. So I'll just say attack. Now it says heroic victory. Alright. Okie dokie. Well, this group was able to handle it quite well. Alright. Level up. Follower. This unit has no upkeep cost. Replaces enslaved. What does enslaved do? I don't see enslaved on here. No upkeep cost, though. Currently it has 1 mana upkeep cost. Willpower 2, reduce, I'll take that. That means I'm basically going to be getting 1 more mana every day. Okay, this gang. Blinding Powder. 1 action applies blind to enemy units in 1 radius around the user. So it's a way to get melee things off of the archers. Hunter plus 6 damage against beasts. Let's get Blinding Powder. That sounds cool. The hero units. Bonus against fear, speed, health. I think I'll take health. These enemies are no doubt here to secure the all-fire source. They all bear marks of the circle. You know they have been. They have warned you against this course. A fight with their own mages will only bring trouble your way. I must make this worth the cost. Finally, you stand before a powerful source of all fire. You can sense it tingling, a strong current that permeates everything around you. You feel a connection to it, something that resonates with your very core, offering you power beyond imagination. Yet you still fear it will burn you alive. Its terrible energy remains uncontrollable for now. You try to reach out to the Allfire with your mind to find some way to command it. All you feel is the overwhelming desire to touch it, to immerse yourself in its power. Yeah, I probably need to do the wisp thing again. Now that you've brought the tower close to the source, you will be able to draw from the Allfire's power, but will it be enough? Already your mind wanders to other Allfire sources you might be able to draw from. Perhaps by following the flow of the Allfire inwards, you can discern other locations it has surfaced in. Follow the flow. You reach out in your mind, your newfound mastery of Allfire, allowing you to sense the ebb and flow of its power across the land. This reminds me a lot of the ley lines that are that are in Tyria and Guild Wars 2. This seems like a similar concept. For just one instance, you feel as though all creation lies at your feet and your mind's eye perceives everything around you. But then the moment passes. Frantically, you scribble down everything you saw in your terrible and beautiful moment of clarity, straining to put it to paper before it can be forgotten. Note down all Allfire surface locations. A feeling of elation washes over you, and you laugh out loud with the sheer joy of the experience. For that fleeting moment, you were one with the world. But the consequences quickly settle on your shoulders. It would have also been felt by others that had mastered Allfire. Your course now must inevitably lead to a confrontation with the Circle. A confrontation you may not survive despite all the power you've accrued. How can you save yourself from your late master's fate? I need to find a way to intimidate them. Taking the Circle head on is out of the question. They are too many and too powerful. But with everything you have recently done, they may see you as a serious threat to their power. If you were to openly challenge them, they couldn't afford to ignore you. And if you can best one or two of them, the rest would surely take notice. Perhaps it's time to announce yourself either as an equal or a force to be reckoned with. Issue the Circle a challenge, let them decide their fate. Okay. I need to meld with this thing again, I think. So hold on. Let's save game. Oh god. Save game. I need to summon another wisp like before. Summon enchanted wisp. Melt. Okay, so in 2 turns, it will start taking that node. Zombify. Sure, research that. That's fine. And these guys are going to run around and look for anything that they can get. Something's happening. A tall, wiry woman waits at the foot of your tower, a grim look on her young face. She wears a fine but worn leather jerkin and carries 2 long, curved swords. When she sees you, she steps forward. I just remembered something, chat. But one time when I was doing Dungeon Master for a D&D game, there was this one guy in our group. This is actually literally the Archipelago guy. His name was Anthony, and he was in the group, and I was describing an NPC that he walks up to. And he's like, hey, you know, what's going on? And they were having to earn some reputation in the area. This lady was a nurse, and she was helping this guy who was having a seizure, and she was trying to hold him down until he could, like, calm down, like, keep him from hurting himself. And she's like, I cannot talk right now. And he's like, oh, can I help? And she's like, yeah, you know, grab that shoulder. You know, and they deal with the situation. And he's like, so, you know, how you doing? And he turns to me, he's like, what does she look like? And I kind of describe her vaguely because I didn't have a plan for this character. And he's like, how old is she? And I'm like, what? I don't know. Why? And he goes, I need to know if she's in my range. And I'm like, what is your range? And he's like, 30 to 50. Like, without missing a beat. He goes, 30 to 50. And I'm like, what? What does that mean? Like, he's asking me, like, I need to know if I should be flirting with you while you roleplay this woman. Like, right now, tell me. He was just very, very crystal clear. This man knew what he wanted. Just 30 to 50. A tall, wiry woman waits at the foot of the tower. Okay, I already read this. Can I help you? My name is Ellen. I am a Shaikan of the Seltris Banner. I offer my services to you if you're willing to trade me yours in return. Oh no, she's hot. Shaikan, what's that? She gives you a curious look, but slowly says, we are born of the blood of dragons. More confidently and proudly, she adds, we're the greatest warriors in all Fiara. Our swords will serve only the most worthy. Yeah, right. I have more questions. The warrior holds back an impatient look and nods. Tell me about these constructs. She stares... Wait, what? I feel like it missed a dialogue thing. She stares into a distant memory, her thumb brushing one of her curved blades. They look like armor come to life, shining with unholy light. Hollow guards, my sisters called them. I heard of similar creatures serving the Purity centuries ago. The Purity? Their servants were destroyed. I don't think any remain. I know what I saw. They exist. She replies with steel in her voice. My sisters were not simply swallowed by the earth. Will you help me? Why do you even need a mage? From her pouch, she retrieves a carefully folded piece of thick yellowish paper. I have tried to find out more about the Hollow Guards. Tahar used an artifact to fight them and their masters. The Might of the Giants it is called, a great hammer forged by the giant Utrer and repaired by the Circle Mage Isgrim himself. With it, I may be able to face them and free my sisters. But these scribbles here make no sense to me. They are written in some magical script. I need you to decipher them so I can find my sisters. You could ask Isgrim himself. Ellen stiffens, taking a deep breath. He refused me, she admits. I offered my services, but he would not help me. This page, I took it from his study. He was investigating the Hollow Guards, and I recognized the drawings. I cannot go to another Circle Mage now, lest they find out where I got it from. Her voice trails off, and she stares straight at you. You will gain a unit. Okay, cool. Sounds like a second hero? I agree to your offer. Welcome, Ellen of House Seltris. As she leaves the room, you think about what she had said about her past and about approaching a mage of the circle. The more you mull the thoughts, the more absurd they seem. The stranger is very brave, or very stupid, or both. Hollow Guards. These undead are created by merging a special type of powerful soul with the remains of an elite warrior. Ellen believes the Might of Giants will be able to destroy them. Shaikan Warrior, Ellen Seltris. The Shaikan are a formidable people, born of Janus Malachite's desire to find the materia prima by mixing dragon blood with his own. They work as first-rate mercenaries, and that one is willing to join my service is a rare windfall. Might of Giants, research, 33 points. I guess I'll get that after the current one. Alright, so is she... She is here. What's her deal? So she's like a dual-wielding warrior lady? Melee, move, guard, whirlwind attack, agile follower, strong mind, immune to mind control. Okay, let's have her join this group down here. And anyone else? Alright, so these guys. Alright, I'm pretty. One more turn on the meld. So we have to go all the way back around there. Okay. Alright, end turn. What's her cost, though? She's a hero unit. I don't know if she has one. Oh, look at that. Oh, cool. You have been eagerly awaiting a reply from the Circle. When it eventually arrives, you are surprised by its plain form. A simple scroll delivered by a lone messenger sealed with the Circle's signet. No fanfare, no great illusions. Are they not taking you seriously? Read the letter. Fellow practitioner of the magical arts, we have received your request to be initiated into our illustrious circle and have debated its merits at great length. We have followed your ascent closely and wish to take this moment to acknowledge your talent and dedication in pursuing our magnificent craft. However, there are among us opposed to your application, deeming you too raw and unrefined, your actions dangerous, and your claim baseless, as none of the people of EO have nominated you as their envoy. Baseless? But you also have friends among us who wish to see you grow further in your skills. Thus, we are unable to reach a verdict regarding initiation into the Circle of Mages at this time, and we offer you this opportunity. Prove yourself worthy of a position in the Circle, and we shall grant it. We have determined a number of tasks by which you shall be judged. Until you have accomplished the test we set for you, you will not be deemed a worthy candidate. We reserve the right of freedom to act for or against you as we see fit. May the Guardian keep you. A test? Do I look like an apprentice? Before you set the letter aside, you spot a small note, scribbled into the scroll's margin by a flowery hand. I know you can do it. Don't let these spoil sports stop you. Iana. Circle page. A spell page containing unintelligible scribbles and magic formulas. If I can decipher them, my power will grow. What is it they want of me? You copy the Circle's list of trials into your grimoire, pondering each of them in return. None of it is unachievable. If that is all it takes, I cannot read, to quiet their fury, perhaps there's no harm in trying. I just need to survive them in the meantime. Oh, it's kind of cool that the book's getting more pages as you discover stuff. Founding of the Circle. The Circle was formed from the most powerful mages on EO, each nation sending their best and brightest. Its goal is to protect the realms from strife and war, as well as gather the share knowledge to educate and nurture the people. Its members do not usually interfere directly in global affairs, but use proxies or messengers, leaving many unaware of how they subtly work in the world. With the Circle's foundation a century ago, EO finds itself in a new golden age of magic, guarded and directed by the watchful eyes of these assembled authorities of magic. Discovery of Allfire. The circle has its seat in this circle of Melandir. Sat on top of a demon crater, it is a place of learning, experimentation, and great magical power. When the mages of the circle discovered a means to access and master the Allfire, their powers grew manifold. But knowing the Allfire drives all to greed and eventually madness, they've guarded the power from others vigorously. As time has gone on, the circle mages have grown envious and suspicious of each other, and cracks in their union have begun to manifest. So these are the challenges. Have 5 landmarks in your domain. Have 5 apprentices. Triumph over all 4 circle mages. So just beat them all down. That's very Age of Wonders-ish. Bring a hero to level 15 and finish their story. Collect and research 42 spells. Be revered by 7 cities. So is it, do I gotta do all of these, or is it just do one of these to win? Because this seems very similar to Age of Wonders, like the magic victory, the diplomacy victory, the might victory, and then a few extras as well. Interesting. Hire 2 workers in your I still don't know how to do that. Common craftspeople in their cities will suffice to furnish with arcane trappings. I guess maybe I gotta go to a city to get the workers. Okay. Someone asked me what her daily cost was. She doesn't have one, which is great. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay, they have now merged. I've now got 2 groups that have a hero. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Anything else to do right now? I don't think so. Uram the Red is plotting against you. Cool story, bro. Alright, I would like to... Can I... How do I get rid of a troop? Fire unit. Alright. These 2 troops that were sitting here were just chewing up gold each day, and they've never done anything for me. So I'm going to sell those 2 for now. It says 0 out of 3 at the bottom of the page. Oh, did it say do 3 challenges? Okay, gotcha. Okay, new research options. Leech City. Unnatural Regeneration. And let's try Mind of Giants for her quest and see what happens. I'm curious about that. Zombify. Turn a mortal unit permanently into a walking corpse. A strong, resilient minion that doesn't require upkeep. Wait, did I just prime that spell? I think I did. Turn a mortal unit. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have fired that goblin. Wait, why can I not hire anything now? What? I'm so confused. I could only hire the goblins at the beginning because the tower was near this goblin camp. And I could only hire the dwarf archers because it was near this border post. Oh! That's how it works. So, I need to find a... Wow, okay. So I've got to either move the lodge or the tower near a camp to buy more mortal troops. Now, I do have these goblin brawlers. I wonder... Okay, hold on, because I don't... If this resets him to level 1, I'm going to save scum it. Alright. So I'm turning the goblin brawler into a walking corpse. It went from 50 max health to 80. It kept its skills. It still has double, well, I think a double regen. I think undead don't have regen, so it has double 0 regen. Poisonous touch. Yeah, it kept the skills, but became a stronger unit. Cool. Maybe I should do the same to this guy. Okay. Okay. That's pretty neat. Let's see. So he had 40 health. Now it's got 85. So I've got 2 sets of ghouls and 2 walking corpses. The walking corpses have a lot of health, considering that they don't have any plus health, like, level up things. Okay. Alright, these guys. Can they reach him? No, looks like he's on the other side of the mountain. Very high chance to win. Alright, auto. Took some damage, got some XP though. Just get more health. Save again. I am liking this game. Like, at the beginning, I was kind of, but now I'm really liking it. But I don't like how it makes me feel like I constantly need to be ready to reload at any time. That's the only thing I have to say against it so far. Can you use the spiel on heroes? Oh, zombify a hero? That would be funny. Let's see. I'm gonna save beforehand, and then we'll, because it's right at midnight, and then if it doesn't work, I'll reload from the save next time. Looks like it's not even an option to do that, no. Did my main group have a... Nope. No, it doesn't work on heroes. Have you considered getting a... Shut up, Smashy. Alright, so from that point where I saved it before I burned mana on the Zombify spell, we will pick it up from there next time.